Hello and welcome to another Menu Monday. Come join me in the RV kitchen. I had a request from a subscriber saying that they love the recipes and they have trouble finding them. So I have on our website, rvlifeintheusa.com, added a page called Find a Recipe. You'll also find a link to that page on the home page. And when you go there, it will list every Menu Monday since June. I went back to June, and it lists what I cook each week, and there's a link to that Menu Monday if that's the recipe you're looking for. So I hope y'all enjoy that, and let's get cooking. Today's dinner, beef stroganoff. The first thing you do is set your Instant Pot to saute. And then once it's hot, it says to spray the bottom with cooking spray, but my ground beef gave enough grease that I didn't need to do that. So you brown the meat, breaking it up into small pieces as it cooks. I did also season the meat with a little salt and pepper. And then once it was cooked, I drained it. And again, in the RV, don't put the grease down the sink. Dispose of it differently. I put mine in a jar, or I throw it in the trash if it hardens. Now we're going to add the onion and the garlic and sliced mushrooms. But Big Daddy doesn't like mushrooms, so I did omit those here. You're going to cook those until the onions start to get soft. Now we're going to add our flour and our cream of mushroom soup. The beef broth. And the noodles. And I'm going to give it a stir. We put the lid on and we set this to high pressure for 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes, you're going to do a quick release. Give it a stir. Want to let it cool for a little while. Then we're going to stir in our parsley, salt, pepper, and sour cream. Now, I said Big Daddy didn't like mushrooms, but I do, so I went ahead and fried up a small can of mushrooms to put on mine. After they were done, it was time to plate up. This is Big Daddy's. I just put some cheese on top, and that's mine with the mushrooms and the cheese. Here are your ingredients. It was a super simple way to do beef stroganoff, and it was very delicious. Today we are cooking chicken Alfredo, and the first thing you're going to do is put your Instant Pot on saute, and then let that heat up for a few minutes and add some oil. Put the chicken in. You're going to sprinkle it with salt and pepper, and then brown the chicken for about 3 minutes on each side. After that's done, we're going to add garlic and parsley, and then the chicken broth, and the pasta. We'll give it a good stir and scrape the bottom for any brown bits. We don't want to burn notice. Make sure that the liquid is covering the pasta. Put the lid on and set it to sealing. And we're going to cook this for 4 minutes. Then we do a quick release and remove the lid. We're going to put the Instant Pot again on saute. We're going to add in our cream cheese, our mozzarella, Parmesan. Then we mix the water and cornstarch and add that. I got everything prepped before I opened the lid, as you could see. Once you get everything in the pot, you're just going to put the lid on. I have a separate lid that I use that's not the steamer one. It's just a regular lid. You can use either, but you just leave it on saute and keep stirring it until you get the desired thickness. I hadn't made chicken Alfredo in so long, and it was really, really good and very, very fast. Gotta love these Instant Pots. Alright, so I let that set for about, I think it was 20 to 30 minutes, and then it was time to dish up. I'm going to top it with our Parmesan. Then some basil. You can use fresh basil. I didn't have any, so I just used my dried. It's still good. There's the finished plate. Like I said, we had a couple helpings each. Here's your ingredients. I hope you try it. It's really good and simple. Today we're going to cook Salisbury steak. Actually, there's very little cooking involved. Spur your crock pot. Add in your soups. Your 2 packs of au jus seasoning. And your water. Now give this a mix. And put in your cube steaks. Now put on the lid, set it for 8 hours on low, get on some sunscreen and flip-flops, pardon me, and go have a great day. When you get back, dinner's ready. I'm going to take out the Salisbury steaks, and then we're going to thicken the sauce, which doesn't take very long at all. Okay, we're going to mix 3 tablespoons of cornstarch with 3 tablespoons of water. Give it a good shake. put that in the liquid, and then I put the crock pot on high just to get this thickened up. It took about 10 or 15 minutes, and while that was doing its thing, I heated up some instant mashed potatoes in the microwave, and I put some veg on the stove. It was a great quick dinner, especially when I wasn't here all day. And now it's time to dish up. I hope you give this one a try. I really enjoyed it. Lots of flavor and of course very little time involved. And I'll have your ingredients at the end of this clip. And of course don't forget, I always put everything on our website, rvlifeintheusa.com. And this will be on blog post September 7th. So check there for ingredients, and also I list directions on the website. Today we're going to do a white chicken chili. Now this can be done in the Instant Pot or the slow cooker. I'm doing mine in the Instant Pot, but I will have directions for both on the website rvlifeintheusa.com, along with all the ingredients. Blog post September 7th. So the first thing I'm going to do is get everything prepped for the chili, and that is first of all to dice up the onion. And then I'll get the other ingredients done in just a second. This is actually the first white chili I've ever made, and it was really good. I got the beans drained, all my seasonings out, my tomatoes, the corn was drained, spices, and chicken broth at the ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is add in the chicken breasts. The onions, we got garlic, the beans, the rotel, the corn, salt, pepper, cumin, oregano, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and then my chicken broth, which I make myself. Once we get everything in here, we're going to set it to sealing, and we're going to put this on manual high pressure for 20 minutes. You want to remove your chicken breast and shred that. And while I'm doing that, I just want to remind everybody I do have a list of all the kitchen items we enjoy down below in the comments of the channel, and also on the blog posts on our website. So if you're looking for something that you think you would like to have, just check those places. If it's not there, let me know, and I will figure out where I got it from. I stirred it all up and then put my little pan cover on it to keep it warm. Now I'm adding the toppings, the cheese, and I use Fritos. You can also use oyster crackers, whatever your favorite is. Here's the finished bowl. Absolutely delicious. Definitely give it a try, especially if you love white chili. We didn't even know we did. Here are your ingredients. Well, thank you for joining me again for another Menu Monday. I will be back next Monday with more recipes. For anyone that's new, thank you for joining me today, and please consider subscribing. My husband and I travel around the country. My husband is an industrial pipe fitter, and we go job to job. So some of our videos are exploring the U.S. when we get to an area, but I do food videos every Monday. So thanks again for everybody coming back. Good to see you, and I will see everybody next Monday. Love y'all. Bye-bye.